We're about to find out. Yuki Ishii gets this one underway, serving Bethania De La Cruz. Big hit from Braylon Martinez. Nice rescue. Koga can't find a winner. Lisveld Ava denied brilliantly. Yamagisha stunning. Then there's a big block. Wow, what a first point. What a first point, and it's still going on. No real play there. They just have to contain. Now Japan can strike with Koga. No. Brilliant rescue. Martinez doing the damage. Now, is that a winner? But no, it's still alive. This is incredible. Unbelievable opening point, this. Yuki Ishii doing the donkey work there. The block's in place to deny Martinez. Martinez has another go. The block's there again. Unbelievable start to this match. Erika Araki, the veteran, finally brings an end to it. Look at this rescue work. And then finally, the first point on the board. There may not be a harder fought point in this whole match, maybe this whole competition. What a start. The whistle goes. There goes against Japan. Braylon Martinez wasn't holding back there. Bethania De La Cruz, with that distinctive hair of hers, goes back to serve. One of the big scorers in the Volleyball Nations League this year, her and Braylon Martinez, both in the top 5 individual scorers. Two big offensive weapons for the Dominican Republic. Serena Koga looks for a cross-court winner. Martinez is there to say no. De La Cruz denied again. Big block. That's another big swing and another big point. The block was in place, but they couldn't keep it under control. And Risa Shinabe lurking with intent far side. Here she comes. There goes the ball. Japan pick up the point. They cannot maintain this pace, surely. It's been an extraordinary start to this match. It's Braylon Martinez can't pick up a winner. Terrific defensive work. Koga just has to push. The initiative remains with the Dominican Republic. Priscilla Rivera denied. This is great containing blocking here. And then it goes out. Well, the Japanese defensive work in the early points of this match is something to behold. It really is. These big hitting Dominican outside hitters just can't find a winner at the moment. It's just contain after contain after contain. Araki, the veteran, almost hands it up an ace. It's good enough. Serena Koga puts it away on first touch. Japan off to a flyer here. Well, Rivera was scrambling. The overpass punished by Koga. Marcos Kwiek must be tempted to call one of his timeouts early here, the way this first set is going. Rivera will have another go. There's the block. This time it drops out of play. Side out, a much-needed side out. Okamura was there. Couldn't keep it in. Dominican Republic needed that side out. But there must be some seeds of doubt creeping into these Dominican Republic hitters here, because the Japanese blocking is getting hold of everything. Lisveld Ava will serve. Koga is at full stretch and never really got a piece of that. Now that'll settle the visiting team down. And Kumi Nakada looking just to settle her team down a little bit here. Ava serves. Yamagisha. Lovely cross-court winner there from Risa Shinabe. One of the few survivors from that Olympic bronze medal winning squad from London, Risa Shinabe. Very clever player. Mixes up the cross courts with the down the lines. Can finesse a point when needed as well. Here she is on serve, and it's an ace. Wow. Is that pressure there that's caused that mistake? Rivera just lost this completely. A little bit late reacting. Shinabe stays there. Rivera doesn't exactly handle that brilliantly, but it's enough. And Hinairi Martinez, the young middle blocker, will put that away. Nicely done. They're not starting with Anaris Valdez, their veteran middle blocker, favoring instead the youngster Martinez. Oh, the pipe attack driving in from Yuki Ishii. Just shy of 200 points in this year's VNL, Ishii. In the absence of Okamura, she's going to have to be big. She was certainly big there. We approach the first technical timeout. The first team to reach 8 points triggers the first technical timeout. A chance for the two coaches to assess the early going here. Reverse set. Nicely lined up for Hinairi Martinez again. Marcos Quie. Encouraged that his team seems to have rallied this early storm. Just weathered it and it's starting to rally here. And Priscilla Rivera, the veteran captain, one of a clutch of players over the age of 30 on this Dominican Republic team. Sends in a pretty soft, safe serve, and Yuki Ishii can't get a winner. Martinez keeps it alive. Boyston Hope from De La Cruz. Far side again, cross good, flipping round. It's Mai Okamura. That is the first technical timeout, a chance for everybody to draw breath. What a stunning start to this match.
Igual la tuya, dale cruzado que ella entra también por el bloqueo. Es solamente el principio de juego, ahorita baja y nosotros tenemos que ir por arriba, ¿está? Vamos, dale.
Hard to know if any of the players heard their respective coaches in that timeout. So loud is the atmosphere here. It is electrifying. Okamura, the 28-year-old middle blocker, part of the World Championship squad from a year ago, serving here. And they'll have to do that again. Okamura serving Rivera, running attack, repelled. Martinez couldn't come up with it. They'll go back, and the block comes in from Erika Araki. They went for the pipe attack. Araki saw it coming. Sold out on this, one-on-one, absolutely brilliant. No way through for Martinez. Another big point for Japan. They've now got control of this first set, and again their defensive work is so strong. That one's coming back. No winner there for Yuki Ishii. Haven't seen much from the Dominican Republic and the blocking scheme, and they're capable of sending plenty back. Hinairi Martinez doing the damage there, will now serve the youngster. Serves Shinabe. The pipe attack comes in from Koga. Brilliant defensive work in the backcourt, and it turns into a winner. That was all about Braylin Martinez and what she did with that dig in the backcourt. The kill goes to De La Cruz, but Martinez, Braylin Martinez, number 20 there, with a huge assist in picking up that Serena Koga pipe attack. Shinabe served again. Picked up the cross court, but it comes back, straight back, side out. First touch, good enough for Japan. Miyasato, the setter, will drop back to serve now. And Araki, at 35 years, bringing her experience to bear on this one. That's not great from De La Cruz. That doesn't really have a play off the back end. The initiative with Japan. They'll go pipe attack once more. Nothing doing. They'll send it round the backside where Lisvel Ava will say, that's mine, thank you very much. If they get their running attack going, Dominican Republic, they'll get a lot of points off it. There she goes. Opens up all the angles for the cross court or down the line, and Lisvel Ava, a very capable player on the running attack. Mata serves. Again, service reception is good from Yuki Ishii, who can finish the job as well. Side out. Now, these two teams really having to grind the points out here. Dominican Republic have settled down after it was a wobbly start, and just as you say that, there's a mishandle on the serve. The initiative switches to Japan. Kept alive. Lisvel Ava reacting, but the initiative still with Japan. Can they get it right this time? They go backside again. Shinabe, sneaky, but effective. Well, this is the mark of a real intelligent player. We've seen her get a down-the-line winner. We've seen her get a cross-court winner. This time it was the little dink. That was needed. She faced a tough one-on-one block there and just neutralized it. Ishii goes deep, side out. Bethania De La Cruz back to serve. This is a useful lead for Japan, but they certainly haven't shaken the Dominican Republic off. It's not going to take much for them to come back into it, and a big aggressive serve like that will help. Koga denied. Nice containing block there. Rivera denied by Ishii, so they'll send it over to Shinabe. What an angle she found. Well, Niverka Mata was there, but couldn't get any kind of control on it. Takes a beautiful angle here. Look at that. Wiped out Braylon Martinez's attempted block. Another beautiful cross-court winner from Shinabe, who's hit some stunners in this first set. Araki serves Rivera. Rivera looks for the cross-court, but what about that pickup from Koga? They'll get a second go at it here, though. They'll take it near side, where Braylon Martinez says, thank you very much, side out. So that'll send Lisvel Ava back, and Ava's one of those big middle blockers that can do some damage with her serves. So many of the big middles, they just slap it over and hope for the best, but Ava's got a bit more about her serve than that. Doesn't produce anything there, but there's a chance here for Martinez. No, there's the rescue again. Koga goes for a big one. Well, we wondered how they would cope in the absence of Ikuroga, but the load is being shared out here. Koga doing a terrific job. Shinabe and Ishii, all three of them firing here for Japan. Oh, that's not coming back, is it? Hinari Martinez almost going through the roof, taking that one so high. You could have had blockers on step ladders, they wouldn't have got close to that one. Braylon Martinez back there now to serve. Dominican Republic still trying to close this three-point gap. It's turned into a side-out battle here this first set. Sneaky, but not working there from Serena Koga. She'll have another go here and has to push it too deep. That was the presence of the block there. Hinari Martinez making a real nuisance of herself there, forcing Koga to push that one. And that's one of those points back. And this Dominican Republic squad not ready to go anywhere yet. Martinez with serve, 1 point rescued, but only one, side out. Still Japan with this healthy cushion. Koga will go back to serve. Service reception has been pretty good. The running attack can work for the Japanese as well. Mai Okamura. Oh, it's an ace. Larissa Martinez, the young libero, that's filling in for Brenda Castillo. Conjures up an error. Dominican Republic did not need this. Service reception has been rock solid from Japan. One or two little wobbles from the Dominican Republic. Maybe that explains this 16-12 gap between the two teams.
マルチネスの妹をどんどん使いたいから、そこに対してパスが良くて使える状況なのであればミドル積極的に参加、もしくはそこだったらクイックベースなんだったらしっかりヘルプに対しヘルプをつけてあげて厚めにマルチネスを厚くしっかりブロックチェック。だからいいよいいよ、サーブからしっかり攻めよう、サーブから。
Last error on service reception has really hurt the Dominican Republic. This is quite a gap they've got to close now as we get down to the business end of this first set. After that second technical timeout, you're looking for the finishing line. First to 25, you must win by 2 clear points. And Japan in the box seat in this first set. And a brilliant rejection there to take out Priscilla Rivera. No real play here. Hoist and hope from Martinez. The initiative swings back to Japan. The pipe attack drives in. Serena Koga puts that one away. And this, you would think, has sealed this first set. That net cord very favorable for Koga. Rivera has found the going pretty tough in this first set. Gets the win there. A really balanced offense from Japan. No player with more than 5 points. Here is Rivera, who picked up that last point for the Dominican Republic. Serving the libero, Yamagisha. Ishii, that's a nice pickup defensively from Liesveld Ava. No real play on it, though, for the Dominican Republic. Here she comes again. Yuki Ishii on the pipe attack. Finding a big gap on the baseline. Mayu Ishikawa, the youngster, will come in. Okamura checking out. That's an interesting switch from Kumi Nakata. Bringing in the teenager. It's a pinch hit. Always a lot of pressure on a player who is brought in specifically to serve. You always feel you've got to make something special happen. The youngster in front of this huge crowd almost came up with an ace. They may still get a point on her serve. Round the backside, nothing doing for Akagi. That was defended. That was nice. Bethania De La Cruz was smart there. There was a 2-woman block set from Japan, so De La Cruz just went, okay, I'm going to have to finesse this. Little push, dropping it into space. Nobody home, back court. Side out. Hinairi Martinez. Dominican Republic need to make an impact on this deficit pretty quickly. Now, is there a chance for a point here? No, there isn't. That's Erika Araki. Absolutely brilliant. Dropping that right in the corner. No margin for error with this one. Oh, she loved it. Well, Japan will play the side-out game from here. They're the team with the big lead. They're going to have to play the side-out game because that one from Bethania De La Cruz is coming back. This was full on. The block just nowhere near ready for that. Shinabi and Araki couldn't get together at all. Huge gap there for De La Cruz to exploit. Again, around the backside they go, but this time Ishii is denied. So they'll take it near side, and that's too long from Risa Shinabe. You can count on one thumb how many misfires she's had. That was it. Diverka Marta, the setter, drops back. Dominican Republic need another point just to halve that, what was a 4-point deficit. Can they find another one here? Nice fake. Shinabe comes back and says, okay, I got the last one wrong. I'm not going to miss 2 in a row. Absolutely rock solid on service reception yet again, the Japanese. They've been so strong in that department. And that 4-point lead restored, and it could be 5 off the back of this. That's going to have to be really good from Braylin Martinez. Koga is blocked. Far side it goes, another block, but Shinabe is too good for it. Again, she's working her angles so well. Shinabe. Here she goes again. Now that's a tougher kill than it looked. She made that look really comfortable. Marcus Kwiek says, well, that's probably the first set gone. So let's break the rhythm of the other guys. Let's build some traction for the second set.
Que se mueve corto, estaba mirando la bola, mírala a ella, pase bueno, olvídate de la bola, mira a la jugadora que tiene adelante siempre, porque ellas son muy rápidas y la jugadora es bien precisa, venga ella, ¿está bien? Siempre que topan, si no topan, dice de una vez, pero nosotros venimos sí o no, ¿está bien? De una vez dice no, o sí, nosotros siempre equivocamos, ¿está bien? Van a seguir sacando duro por acá, cambiamos la primera y la segunda vez, ¿qué muchacha? Que uno ese estamos pegados, vamos.
Timeout. Yuki Ishii will serve. That's the last roll of the dice as far as this first set is concerned for the Dominican Republic. They need to side out here, and they'll do just that. Braylin Martinez. That's a couple of big swings we've seen from the 23-year-old, who's growing into this match. That's an ominous sign for Japan, because Martinez is a big power hitter. If she gets going, we need to build some tunnels to go and hide in. So another big hitter there in Bethania Dela Cruz. Serena Koga goes cross court to good effect. Side out. Marcus Kwiek has another timeout to burn. He's decided, let's burn it right here.
Ella tiene esa bola, tiene que mover a la defensa ahí, porque si no está casi atrás de ti para recibir esa bola. Ahí tú puedes girar un poquito más, ¿está bien? Muchachos. No, si la bola está pintada porque tú tienes la tuya ahí contigo, ¿verdad? Tú sales a defender. Son 2 adelante, tú vienes pelo hoyo. ¿Está bien? Son 3, tú abres a defender porque tú tienes que no parar con la tuya. No te da tiempo de llegar. ¿Está bien? Vamos.
Dominican Republic just missed out on automatic qualification for the Olympics. Just edged out by Brazil. It was a very, very close fought affair. They get a second shot in January. The winner of a group which also includes Puerto Rico, Canada, Cuba and Mexico will be going to Tokyo, joining Japan, the host nation. Dominican Republic will be favoured for that tournament. Right now, they're not thinking about 2020. They're thinking about right now, getting back into this match. Coming back from a set down, almost certainly, as Araki serves. Unbelievable dig. Just incredible from Ishii. And an outstanding block. Oh, my goodness. That was Braylin Martinez, known for her big hitting, coming in with an absolute monster of a block there. Got some help from Liz Ava alongside her. That was a 1-2 tag team that wasn't going to be denied. De La Cruz is in the backcourt. Braylon Martinez finds another winner. Here comes Dominican Republic. Suddenly, that 5-point deficit has shrunk to 3. And if Dominican Republic get another point here, you can bet the house on Kumi Nakata taking a timeout. Suddenly, what looked like a formality isn't quite so certain anymore. This is a big point for Japan. So they go with Yuki Ishii on the pipe attack, just to settle things back down, side out. Shinabe will serve when the dust settles on the celebrations on that last point. Serving Rivera. Rivera will look to finish this, or she's overcooked it. Well, immediately saying there's a touch there. Now, they do have a couple of challenges, and at this late stage in the set, they'd be mad not to challenge that. They're not 100% convinced here, but quite rightly, when you go to set point down and you've got a couple of challenges, if there's any shred of doubt, challenge it, call it. You might get lucky. This is the set right here, and it's out. It's missed. Simple as that. Worth the challenge. You don't carry them over to the next set. But Japan now at set point. What has been an absolutely brilliant opening set. It really has lived up to expectation, this one. Shinabe skims the net cord. Ishii picks that one up. Koga denied. Really good blocking. Koga has another go. The cross court is picked up by Larisma Martinez beautifully. No play there for Martinez, Braylon Martinez. The initiative switches to Koga again. 3 times she's been blocked out of it. Here she goes with a 4th attempt, and she's blocked again. Oh my goodness. They may not win this set, but Dominican Republic are starting to get into the heads of their opponents now. 4 goes she had at this, Serena Koga. 4 times she was repelled. In comes Gayla Gonzalez as Niverka Mata checks out. They're looking for a little bit more height up near the net. Get a block. Pick up this point. Make Japan sweat on set point. Nice take from Koga, who will look to finish here and can't. Ava hoists one up there, and that is a big swing from Gayla Gonzalez off the bench and onto the score sheet. The Dominican Republic are messing with the heads of Japan. Kumi Nakata on set point has to call a timeout. They're still overwhelming favorites to take this set, but it's not coming easy.
いけるんだったらパス、ブロック止まらないから OK。ラリー中サリナしか攻撃しきりこないから、できるだけ攻撃枚数増やしてみたいな。アタックラインに来たボール、ちょっと高めに返そうか。マスクロー、そう、はい。
Still set point Japan. They have a huge comfort zone. Braylon Martinez needs not 1, not 2, but 3 points on serve. That doesn't happen very often. Camille Dominguez checks in. Lisbeth Ava. It's an interesting switch up that from Marcos Quiek. Ava being one of the better blockers on the squad. Nothing doing for Koga. Koga will have another go. Is that going to go out? No, they weren't sure. Okamura had to take it. And Martinez has kept out of line. No, she hasn't. No, she hasn't. It's drifted away. This first set is finally over. If you want to know how good this sport can be at the highest level, just put that first point of this match on loop and watch it over and over again. It set the tone for the first set. Absolutely terrific stuff from both sets of players. But it's Japan that are smiling at the end of that one. They've taken it 25-21. I mean, you get the feeling there's a lot more chapters to be written in this match before we can close the book on it. And there's the numbers. 20-14, the key. A couple of aces for Japan in there as well. Dominican Republic, though, as you can see, not giving any cheap points away. What a good first set. Well, let's have a look at the set of contact points for Japan. If you can get that up in the 80s, you're doing really well. The high 80s, that's unheard of. That is phenomenal service reception. It's being dropped on a plate for the setter. Look at the contrast for the Dominican Republic. How much work Iberka Mata is having to do covering that court to pick up second touch. But 88%, that is freakishly high from Japan. So that's how the first set was won. They got the early start and really were able to side out from there, Japan. Buoyed, it has to be said, by the huge support at the Yokohama Arena. Well, they often have it loud in this stadium. It's a stadium for rock concerts. All the biggies are played here. Also the venue for a number of professional wrestling promotions. They're not quiet affairs, I can assure you of that. And there is nothing quiet about the Yokohama Arena right now. Side looking at wholesale changes just yet as we get the second set underway. Dominican Republic will get things going with Lisvel Ava. Araki can't find a winner. Rivera blocked out of it as well. Nice containment from Araki again. Koga joins the party late but effectively. Clever again from Serena Koga. Erika Araki, the veteran on this squad at 35 with oh, that's a mess, and Lisvel Ava's, or rather Priscilla Rivera, has done really well to improvise something out of that. Well, that could have been messy until Rivera came and cleaned it up. Braylon Martinez Oh, that's nice. Koga's lost that. And they're in big trouble here. Just got to hoist and hope. Braylon Martinez extinguishes that hope. Well, anytime you see service reception going off at a weird angle like that, you're probably not going to win the point. So Martinez will stay on. Much better service reception again. And beautifully done again, Serena Koga. A lot of these Japanese hitters, they know they can't win a power game against the Dominican Republic, so they have to get creative and clever. Little things like that, it's all about touch, placement. Koga, who's been blocked out of so many big swings, is learning just to mix things up here. Because they're good blockers, the Dominican Republic. Oh, talking of good blockers. That was Martinez denied. Rivera denied there. The pipe attack comes in from Ishii, lurking with intent. Now Braylon Martinez gets blocked. Oh my goodness, that's Koga again. Well, that's a collector's item. That really is. Braylon Martinez, a monster hitter, coming through with the pipe attack, and it's Serena Koga one-on-one. Getting the stuff blocked. That's a huge point for Japan. It really is. That's a point they wouldn't have expected to win. Shinabe with the net serve. And just seeing that net serve makes you realize how high a standard both these teams are setting with their serves. You've hardly seen a net serve or a long serve. Here goes Rivera at 3-all. Second set. Watched closely all the way. Just missing out. And in case you're thinking, well, how come you can't serve it in play? The reason is you've got to try and find the edges. You've got to ask some questions. You cannot play it safe. At this level, safe serves get smashed straight back at you. Koga doesn't play it safe either, so she nets. Now we are starting to see the misfires on serve, as both these teams realize we've got to push our serves a little bit more. Hinairi Martinez. That was a nice serve. Brilliantly picked up and brilliantly finished by Serena Koga, who's suddenly become the go-to player for Japan. Wonderful pickup off the floor from Akane Yamagisha, the libero. Finished in style by Serena Koga. The hot hand right now for Japan. Dela Cruz, not hot. Now that is a surprise. Now that is meat and drink for Bethania Dela Cruz. Yeah, everybody misses one every once in a while, but when you see one like that, you think, wow, how Bethania would love to take that one back. Okamura. Good serve. Ava blocks, but the block cannot keep it in. Side out. Marta, the setter, looking to level this one up. And the block is there, but it won't go in. It just will not drop. They're going to challenge that. Now, Bethania Dela Cruz's immediate reaction was that she caught a bit of that. But I think she's had a look at Marcos Kwiak, who had a good view at it as well, and said, no, we're not challenging that. That was out. Sato. Martinez goes cross court. Goodness knows how she got that. Oh, it's just been long. Yuki Ishii almost had a highlight reel play all of her own there with an amazing dig. And Kumi Nakada is going to say, well, this could be a highlight reel play, because if that has taken a touch, that is the definition of turning defense into offense from Yuki Ishii. She was on the floor when the set was coming at her, and she still got up and had a swing at it. It was long, and it was called long. Oh, no! No! My goodness! Well, well, well. Everything going for Japan here. That takes us to the technical timeout. Japan with the lead here. And Yuki Ishii with an absolutely brilliant last point. Looked long, and it was called long, but overturned on review. That's a terrific overrule. Kuminikata with a homegrown coaching staff now. Philippe Blaine, the Frenchman, has brought a lot to the Japanese squad over the last year or two on the technical side of the game, but he is not featuring in this World Cup campaign. Looks like his job is done. Supposed to make themselves heard in this cauldron of noise is anybody's guess. It's an amazing atmosphere in this arena. Somehow the players have got to focus. But it's such a respectful crowd as well. They know their volleyball. When play resumes, it gets very quiet. Now, nobody's talking. Nice reverse set. De La Cruz can't capitalize on it. Nothing there for Shinabe. De La Cruz will have another go, and she's overcooked that one. Well, the miscues are coming for Marcos Quiek's squad. They're just looking a little bit stunned at what they've encountered here. Well, they've got to regroup and quickly. Lisvaleva's blocked. What a pancake that was from Martinez. That's stunning. Brilliant defensive work. Shinabe can't find a cross-court winner. Marta was there. Martinez. Oh, my goodness. Yamagisha's got under that. Oh. Well, never mind the pipe attack. What about that dig from Akane Yamagisha? Oh. That is heartbreaking stuff if you're on the other side of the net. Seeing defensive players making digs like that. That gets inside your head. Sato, I hardly mentioned her because she hasn't had to move as the setter. Everything's just been dropped perfectly for her. Here comes the pipe attack again. And it rolls in favor of Japan. Yuki Ishii doing some damage from deep once again. And Marcos Quiek knows this thing's getting out of control now. (11-5). That's a big, big gap even this early. Especially against fired-up opponents who are playing a really smart game. Look at that run of points. At this level, it is so hard to overturn a 6-point deficit, even this early. Once Japan have built that 3-point lead in the first set, remember it was just side out, side out, side out. Then they pick up a point on serve. They can just side out from here and win this second set comfortably. Dominican Republic have got to find a run of points on serve from somewhere. First, they've got to get the side out. Sato will serve. The setter who's had an easy night's work so far. Martinez, that's got to miss. No, it's missed. It had to hit. Too many errors coming here for Marcos Quiek. Bethania Dela Cruz missed one earlier that she shouldn't have missed. That one really should have been dropped in. Service reception not great. Martinez can't find a winner, of course. Reverse set, cross court, picked up nicely by Marta. Where's that going to go? Little duel at the net, and that's on the wrong side of the antenna from the Japanese perspective. A much needed and a rather long overdue side out at last for Dominican Republic. They've given up 6 points without reply. Good luck coming back from that. Daly Gonzalez comes back in. Braylon Martinez will take a timeout. Dela Cruz has to go for something on serve. They need points on serve. No point at all playing it safe. But that comes at a cost. You will net, you will go long, you will go wide. It's Japan who can play it conservative if they choose to. Ishii, who's been doing some damage from the backcourt on the pipe attacks. Well, she's not able to do any damage there. Priscilla Rivera with the put away. Inari Martinez comes in. If they look for a bit more height at the net here on the Lisbeth Eva serve. Plenty under that. Really varied it up nicely. Serena Koga. Well, it's like any sport. When you start getting winners, you feel you're going to get a winner every time. And Serena Koga's confidence is sky high at the moment. She's just hit winner after winner in this second set. Erika Araki will now serve. Serving Larissa Martinez. They'll send that round the backside to Gonzalez. No winner there. Koga. Yeah, contact with the antenna. As soon as that ball touches the antenna, it is dead. And the foul goes against the team who last made contact. It's another point on serve. Japan have just taken this second set by the scruff of the neck. Another awful service reception from Rivera, who's been a bit wobbly in that department. Speaking of wobbles, there was one there, but they might get away with it. Koga does it again. Well, you talk about intelligence. They're playing it so smart. Serena Koga is the player that just can't seem to miss at the moment, so they keep feeding her. Miyasato saying, where are you? I'm coming for you, and she's delivering. Hit after hit after hit.
さっきよりもテンポがちょっと速くなるので、ブロックのチェック遅れないと。ディフェンスも一緒、ディフェンスも。クロスに乗ってくるライン、クロスをこう向いてラインに向いてくるから、バックレートも全員が準備を遅れない。しっかりそこは与えましょう。ブロックとしてはウィークになるから、そこは今みたいにどんどん攻めていく。
They look stunned. They don't know what's hit them in this second set. The first set, there were a couple of points here and there that were the decisive factor. Here, they've never been in it. Every single one of those Dominican Republic players and coaches knows this set is done. If Dominican Republic want to repeat their victory over Japan from the Volleyball Nations League earlier this year, they're going to have to do it the long way. They are going to have to come from 2 sets down. They don't know whether to laugh or cry. (16-7). The Japan lead. Araki will stay on serve. Serves Martinez, the libero. Rivera comes up with a winner. Side out. Well, as much of this set has gone, these Dominican Republic players will be looking to try and build some traction for the set that is to come. Koga can't get a winner on this occasion, but no real play there offensively. And there is a play there for Yuki Ishii. Once again, Mia Sato's distribution, absolutely terrific. But Sato, it has to be said, has barely moved from that little semicircle under the net there. That's where the setters want it. Fresh legs coming in. Miwako Osanai comes in. Haruka Miyashita comes in. She'll come in to serve. A huge 17-8 lead here for Japan. So Kumi Nakata can rest up a couple of players. Bring her back for the third set if she chooses to. The running attack doesn't work. Hinari Martinez denied. They'll have to bring it over for Rivera. The pancake there, of course, from Koga. And then the strong wrists. Niburka Marta saying, no, that's mine. That's where you want your setter to take over and say, Rivera, the skipper, just trying to make this scoreline respectable here. Oh, just hung in the air for a while. Nothing doing there for Osanai, one of the new players that's come in. She gets a second bite and then takes a touch. And Rivera in the backcourt for the Dominican Republic, furious with herself because that may have gone long. We'll never know because she contacted it on the way through. We're not seeing that on the replay. But it was her fist that came up and got the touch. And they gave the point to Japan. Koga. That's not the best service reception, and it gives Japan the initiative immediately. Ishii hangs one up there. No real play here for Dela Cruz. Just got to contain and hope. And hope is gone. It's a double-digit lead. Yuki Ishii, who's done so much damage down the middle, now finding winners on the outside as well. But all these Japanese hitters have been outshone by Serena Koga in this second set, who's just run away with it. More than double the points of any other player on court right now. Here she is looking to add an ace to the collection. She won't get one there. Little push from Gonzalez. Nothing else was available to her. The block contains there, so she'll have another go. And Osanai on the second attempt finds a way through. This is a stunning scoreline. It really is. Marcos Kwiek has to call a timeout. It's a real shock. These two teams are so evenly matched. Every set should be keenly hard fought that could go either way. But just look at that scoreline. For any coach in any sport, there comes a moment where you have to just press the nuclear button and say words to the effect of, what do you guys think you're doing? I think Marcus Kwiek might just have reached that point right there. He's got to try and shake these players out of the slump that they found themselves in. From being competitive and very much in that first set, the Dominican Republic in this second set are given the appearance of a group of players who just don't want to be here. This has been far too hot to handle for them, and Kwiek wants a reaction. Koga will serve. Will he get a reaction? No, they'll keep that alive. Just hoist and hope from Koga. Well, they really should win this point, Dominican Republic, and they do. Martinez. Nobody on that side of the net feels quite like celebrating too much just at the moment. No stopping that. Martinez will serve. Service reception yet again outstanding. Now somehow that's kept alive. That was brilliant work on the other side. But it's all in vain as Yuki Ishii comes up with another winner. If Koga doesn't get you, Ishii will come and get you. Koga doing the defensive work back court. Mayu Ishikawa, the 19-year-old, comes in to serve. And a 21-10 lead, second set. Rivera handles that one. They'll send it backside. Gonzalez can't find a winner. And that rubbed off the block. It's a winner for the youngster. And Haruka Miyashita at setter now for Japan is finding herself exactly where Miyasato was, right under the net, right in that semicircle. Everything is just being dropped in perfectly for the setter. Annalise Valdez, the veteran, pressed into service. Made her debut for the Dominican Republic 21 years ago. 38 years old now. And if you need a calm head in a crisis, and it is a crisis, despite that net serve from Ishikawa, then maybe Annalise Valdez is the player that you need. Okamura back in after the pinch hit from Ishikawa. Now she'll settle them down at the front of the net, Valdez, without any question. She'll bring a completely different look to the blocking scheme. De La Cruz denied again. Brilliant work. It's Koga defensively. Nothing doing there. They'll have another go. Oh my goodness, how on earth did Miyashita get under that? That's an incredible dig. De La Cruz will go for another big one. That's coming back on first touch. Surely they'll get it this time. No, they won't. Is there any way through these Japanese defenses? It's unbelievable. What on earth do they have to do to get through? Some of the digs in that backcourt for Japan have been off the scale tonight. Ishii gets the winning kill. But it's the work that's going on behind these hitters that is the real story of this game. It's just everything seems to be coming back. Osanai with a big serve, really winding that one up. And it's just hoist and hope. We could be at set point here. The running attack is good enough. Erika Araki takes it to set point. Haven't seen too many of those backside attacks off the quick set. You look at that scoreboard and you think it's a mistake, but it's not. 24-11. This is as good a set as Japan have played at this level of competition in a long, long time. Osanai skims one off the net. Somehow Valdez picks it up. De La Cruz puts everything into that, and still it's going to come back. Ishii wraps things up. A stunning second set from Japan. Just about the only thing that you can say that might worry Kumi Nakada, the Japan head coach right now, is how can her players play any better than that? That was a dominant destruction of a very good Dominican Republic squad. All those big hitters for the Dominican Republic, they can't find a way through. De La Cruz, Braylin Martinez, Gayla Gonzalez. No one can find anything. Stunning stuff, this from Japan. Just look at that. 8 attack points for the Dominican Republic. Everything was just coming back at them. And those digs, 27 of them from Japan. That's the story right there. They can't find a winner, Dominican Republic. That's how the second set was won. Just a little bit of entertainment on court now for this capacity crowd. As if this crowd needs any encouragement to make some noise. Here they go. Somewhere in that huddle there, to the left of your screen, Marcos Quiek, the Dominican Republic coach, is trying to get a message across. He may well be saying, stay in this match. They can't keep that level of play up. You will get your chances. All you need to do is take one set, then it's a whole different game. Well, this is as big a team talk as he's had to make in quite a while. It's just a measure of how impressive Japan have been, so that the Dominican Republic have come into this on such a good run of form in June in that Olympic qualifying group against a very, very powerful Brazil squad. They came so close to pinching qualification, pushed Brazil to the wire. Then last month, winning the Pan American Games. Every member of that squad, barring the libero Brenda Castillo, is here on duty. It's a group full of confidence. That confidence has been ripped out of them in that nightmare of a second set. And nobody will be thinking, well, if Brenda Castillo was here, it would be different. This is not about a missing libero. It's been about what Japan have been doing defensively. So efficient with their service reception, getting everything back. And they really have played to their strengths. They've played such a smart match thus far. So are we going to have a three-setter? Not many people predicted that at the start of the match. Can the Dominican Republic make this interesting? Take the third set. Very little has gone wrong for Japan through two sets. As we get ready to start set number 3, Yuki Ishii with serve. It was clever, but it still didn't find a winner. No way through there. For Marta, she goes backside. Martinez says thank you. Or Gonzalez, Gail Gonzalez, excuse me. Picks that one up. Nice little fake there. And Marta sends it backside to Gonzalez. Kinairi Martinez serves. That's really good work there from Rivera to keep that alive, but the initiative switches. Here comes Japan again. Koga, the cross-court picked off nicely by Martinez. That's terrific defensive work, but the initiative remains with Japan. It's just contain. And in the end, Serena Koga says, that's enough containment. Let's put this one away. Went deep. Beautiful kill. The blockers miles apart. And she sent it straight down the gap. And what a game she's having. We wondered how they would cope without Ai Kurogo. We're not wondering anymore. Nobody is going to bring that back. Bethania Dela Cruz finding an outrageous angle. Terrific elevation. And a lot of frustration on that kill. Marta then back to serve. As expected, Annalise Valdez is staying in the lineup. They need her intelligence and smarts and experience. Koga pushes it deep. There is a call that goes against the Dominican Republic, for whom very little has gone right. What Annalise Valdez brings to the show. If you can get a few quick sets inside, let her do some damage down the middle, you'll get some points that way. De La Cruz will look to consolidate right here. Really went for it. Well, he won't mind that. It's a sign of some confidence, the way she went after that one, and it didn't miss by much. Here's Serena Koga. And there is Gayla Gonzalez. Side out. This is looking a bit better. They're winning some quick points. They're not getting dragged into these rallies. They're keeping the ball away from defenders. Valdez, not the most challenging server. The running attack comes in. Somehow that's been kept alive by Marta, and there's no play available. Yeah, that was driven straight at Niverka Marta. Couldn't get any control of it at all. Valdez will check out as the libero comes back in. Larisma Martinez, the 22-year-old, checks back into the lineup as Mai Okamura sends this one over. They'll bring it near side. And the initiative now with Japan again, who send it deep. They're in trouble here. What can they do? They'll go for the big pipe attack, and that's big from Serena Koga. Stepping up, smashing it in. Boy, she is putting on a clinic tonight, Serena Koga. Okamura stays on serve. That's a problem. Yeah, that's once again Priscilla Rivera. They've gone after her a few times. She's had a few miscues. That's what you do. If somebody's a little bit wobbly on service reception, you serve at them over and over again. Okamura will stay on serve. Now Stefania De La Cruz having the meltdown. They cannot afford this, the Dominican Republic. That's one that shouldn't have happened. Japan opening up the gap here in this third set. Dominican Republic need a regroup. Just hung out there by Okamura. This should be a Dominican Republic point, but it isn't. Still it isn't. Wonderful reflexes. Ishii goes cross-court and conjures up another winner. We are at the first technical timeout. And Japan right now look unstoppable. This was a point they had no business being in, let alone winning. But once they transitioned out of defense, Yuki Ishii with a wonderful cross-court against a strong block as well. Just dominated.
コースが全然57方向でやつ。そこに対してのブロックのチェックと、3方向は絶対当たるところになるから、ああいうボールをしっかり引っ掛けられるように、強打待ちじゃなくて、スタンスちょっと狭くして、一歩でも出せるような待ち方をしっかりこう。
roll of the dice time this for the Dominican Republic. They are getting blasted out of this one. Koga and Ishii combining for 29 points thus far. And a big, big lead here. Mata goes backside. Gonzalez not going to be denied there. Side out. See what the 22-year-old can come up with on serve here. Ishii handles that pretty comfortably. Ishii will look to finish the job, and does. She's found that back corner. As easy as you like. Oh, no margin for error with that one. Drops it in perfectly. Right on that baseline. Just inside the sideline. Side out. Okamura with serve. Oh, and another misfire in Irie Martinez. Well, there won't be too much finger pointing in the locker room at the end of this match for the Dominican Republic, because the errors have been shared around pretty evenly. Close to a foot fault there, just about got away with it, and Martinez this time, Tones, dropped that one in beautifully. Another running attack, opening up that little gap between the blockers, and to just find the baseline, and did comfortably. Side out. They are still alive in this match, but they are on life support here, the Dominican Republic. Once again, driving in from deep. They've had such fun with that pipe attack, and Serena Koga is really having a game. We wondered how they'd fill that void. Absence of Ikarogo. Well, we're not wondering now. Koga, with support from Ishii, absolutely brilliant tonight. De La Cruz, that's just ridiculous. Koga looks for a winner out of it. Can't find it. So they'll go D, and they've forced the error. That was Yuki Ishii with a backcourt dig. They're going to challenge this. They have to. They might as well. They want a block touch. And even if they get it, though, that is symptomatic of where the Dominican Republic are. They are finding it so hard to consistently find winners that they're having to force the issue. Maybe they get a bit of luck here that there's a touch. That doesn't look too hopeful from their perspective. No. Experts looked at this match and said 5-setter could go either way. This currently seems to have 3 sets written all over it. No play there for Dominican Republic. Koga from way back. Oh, she's winning from the 3-meter line there. Everything that they're trying is coming off. Dominican Republic can't buy a break.
É linha que vamos buscar. Tá difícil, tá difícil. Eu sei também que tá difícil, pero tenemos que buscar una solución, muchachos. No hay fórmula secreta, es querer un poquito más. Querer y disciplina. Es só disciplina. Para la número 7, vamos a jugar defensa vieja. Para la número 2, mitad del camino. Ok, vamos, vamos.
If Marcus Queer had a towel he could throw in and stop this match, I think he probably would. As it is, his team's pain looks destined to go on for a little while longer. Well, they'll get the side out there from De La Cruz with a rare win at the net. So that face said it all. this side of the net. Seriously thinks that's a turning point moment in this match. Kenari Martinez serves Yamagisha, who's been stunning on defensive duties. Nice work there from Martinez defensively. A big swing coming in from Gonzalez. Nothing doing. Koga doesn't get a winner this time. And Priscilla Rivera does. Disguised the pipe attack, then drove through, full-blooded. Well, that's just closed the gap a little bit. That's back-to-back points for the Dominican Republic. A third point here. Maybe a comeback is on. That's not the best take. Brilliantly handled. Absolutely brilliantly handled. Shinabe will say thank you very much, but that work from Miyasato was stunning. One-handed reverse set from a very, very unpromising position. Sato in particular has been terrific. Miyashita came in and did a terrific job as well at setter. De La Cruz too hot for Erika Araki. But that's the matchup you want. You want to go cross court and find a middle blocker on defensive duty in the back court. It's still a long, long road back into this match for the Dominican Republic. Mata will serve. Running one off the block there. Risa Shinabe. She's the one who had that great start to this match. Picked up those early kills and has ticked away ever since in a very important third wheel. While she and Koga in particular have been terrific. You always need that third player. For once, the ball rolls in favour of the Dominican Republic. Braylon Martinez, after a long recharge, will spell Priscilla Rivera as Bethania De La Cruz goes back to serve, trying to stave off the second technical timeout. 5 points in arrears. It's a bit of a gamble. Is she? Well. Finds nothing but nylon there. So we have to wait for this second technical timeout. Can De La Cruz keep him waiting? Again, a nice take. Koga. They're in trouble. Hoist and hope. Koga comes in again. De La Cruz defensively there once more. Now will turn it into attack. Transitioning very effectively there, Dominican Republic. That's a glimpse of just how good they can be. Stout defense from De La Cruz. And when she had a chance to transition, well, they took that chance. And for the first time in a long time, Kumi Nakata has decided, you know what? Maybe we need to look at this again. They needed a run of points, the Dominican Republic. They've got that run. From being a hopeless position at 14-8 down. 4 out of the last 5 points have gone their way. They've given themselves possibly a lifeline back into this match. That's all it is, no more than that. But from flatlining, the Dominican Republic are now showing a bit of a pulse. And the longer they can keep Bethania De La Cruz back there at the service line, the better their chances will be of affecting the turnaround. He's really going for it, as she has to. Now, where's that going to go? Dela Cruz doing absolutely the right thing. Marta just has to dump that. And a chance to bring everybody into play. Oh, Ishii denied again. Koga denied. Goodness only knows how Yamagishi got under that. Koga will have another go. This time it's Martinez picking it up. Braille in Martinez way too hot. This is good stuff for the Dominican Republic. If they are going down, they're going down fighting. This is as strong a spell as we've seen from them since those first early exchanges. This is a lot more like it. 15-13 is a very different complexion on the set. Koga still can't find a winner. Look at this, they really are fired up. There's another point, Gayla Gonzalez. This is some fight back, this. Well, even if they do go on to lose this set, Marcos Kwiek knows that he's got the reaction he wanted from his players. And it's change-up time with Miyashita and Osanai coming in for Japan. Shinabe will sit down alongside Okamura. Japan in danger of having a huge lead, completely wiped out here. Another really good serve. Osanai fakes a much-needed side out. And now the second technical timeout has arrived. But Japan, for the first time in a long time in this match, are in a bit of a fight now. Sending our players back out. He's been around this game long enough to know when you've dominated a second set the way Japan did, the last thing you can do is give your opponents the next set, because suddenly it's as if all your dominance counts for nothing. Now, Yonkara Pena, another big hitter, is checking in for the first time in the match. Bethania Dela Cruz steps out. Pena can bring some heat. They went straight after the new player, which was smart. Pena does bring some heat, but only on a pushover on third touch. Now, trouble here. Now, Niverka Marta has to just hang one up there. This is going to come back, and the cross court is too good from Iwako Osanai. And Japan getting back into the groove. Every point on serve at this stage of the match is huge. Japan have breathing room again. And straight after Pena once again, and Gayla Gonzalez. That was a no-hold back swing, wasn't it? Valdez. Most of the starters for the Dominican Republic have been chased out of this match. Ishii, too good. Side out. That's all they need, Japan. Those two magic words, side out. If Dominican Republic can't get a point on serve, they cannot win this match. Okamura. Nicely picked up by Pena. Ishii. Uh-oh. Marta just mishandled that one. Are they going to get away with it? No, they are not. Erika Araki with the big stuff block. It looks like they've weathered that mini crisis here, Japan. It's actually not Araki. That was Miwako or Sanai on the far side taking that. Martinez. Japan have been serving Yonkara Pena ever since she's come onto the court, and Pena has handled serve very, very well. They might want to think about looking somewhere else when they get to serve again. Well, Dominican Republic, it is serving now. Gonzalez, the lefty. That took a touch, did it? No, no, it did not. That's a miscue from Yuki Ishii. They needed 3 points. There's one. Are they going to mount another one of those charges here, Dominican Republic? They're so close to the line here, Japan, but they're not over it yet. Gonzalez. Better defensively. Gonzalez there defensively. The chance to reset for Ishii. No, suddenly they can't find the gaps anymore. And look who's finding them now. Hinairi Martinez comes up with it. Much more solid look about Dominican Republic again. Just when you thought they were out of it, they're right back in it. 3 points needed is now 1 point needed on serve. And if this point goes Dominican Republic's way, you know Kumi Nakata's going to call a timeout. Huge point this in the match. Better defensively again. Second touch doesn't work. Options all over the place. Ishii, the containing block is there. Marta goes front side and finished off by Braylin Martinez. And Japan are in a bit of trouble. That lead looked unassailable, but it's gone. Just look at that, another big run on points from the Dominican Republic. At 19-15, the cause was borderline hopeless. But suddenly Japan couldn't find any winners. So much better from the Dominican Republic defensively. They've given themselves a chance. You don't need to be an expert in volleyball to know that if Dominican Republic come from way back to take this third set, we have a completely different match on our hands. Gonzalez then serving, 19-all, third set. Oh, big swing, but it's been kept alive. They keep coming back. Miscue there, a whiff from Japan. They are wobbling. That was an important dig to deny Martinez. Once again, Ishii can't find a winner. And rubbing it in is Hinairi Martinez. Suddenly, Japan are finding nowhere to go. This is how the second set must have looked on the other side of the net, when everything just kept coming back at the Dominican Republic. Now, Japan are the team that can't find a way through. The initiative switches over. Can they consolidate here? Dominican Republic looking to make this a 21-19 game with Gayla Gonzalez staying on serve. This is a huge point. It really is. They need it back, side out. Serena Koga, who, like the rest of the Japanese players, have been quiet the last 10 or 15 minutes, suddenly comes back to life off the reverse set. Well, this is a sprint to the line. Whose nerve's going to hold here? Okamura with serve. Taken early. The block's in place. Ooh, Araki did the right thing, but it didn't come off. And Dominican Republic managed to clean up the mess. Well, she did the right thing shoveling it over there, but that was nicely played by Braylin Martinez. More changes. Rivera and the big hitting Bethania Dela Cruz come back in. That was an impressive little shift though from Yonkara Pena, who's checked out. Her appearance certainly helped spark a revival for the Dominican Republic. Rivera plays it safe with serve. And they pay for it. Araki, takes it to 21 all. But they're doing the chasing, Japan. It's harder to win a point on serve. Ishii with serve. That's going over in the direction of Dela Cruz, who drives that one down the line. No margin for error there at all from Bethania Dela Cruz. Ana Reese Valdez checks into the lineup, along with Lisbel Ava. Marcos Quiac sending in two of his best blockers at 22-21. A point on serve here could be a set winner, and he has literally sent out the big guns for this. Hinairi Martinez with serve. Koga handles. Koga will look for the finish. The block is there to contain, and they'll get a play on this. But they've kept it alive, Japan. Koga again is good enough. It's gut check time this for Japan. It really is. Ishikawa comes back in to serve. .34 points between the two big hitters for Japan. Marta comes back in to set for Dominican Republic. Both teams needing just 3 points for the set. It's a decent serve. Bethania Dela Cruz denied. Ishikawa, big. Koga, bigger! She's done it again. That's her 20th attack point. Attack on a block point and an ace. She's having an unbelievable night. Now, that switches the initiative back. Now the Dominican Republic are chasing again. Another point on serve for Japan will take it to match point. That's why Marcus Quiac has said, whoa. Roller coaster this third set has been. The Dominican Republic were out on their knees. They fought their way back, but now they're on the brink again. They must side out here. Another big moment in this match. Can they find another point on serve here, Japan, to take them to match point? No. Akutagawa going for the big one. Ishikawa, excuse me. Araki will check in. Marta serving at 23 all. The next point on serve could be a set winner. Marta denies Koga. Dela Cruz is blocked out of it. But still, she'll get another bite at this. Oh, my word, Yamagisha, that's unbelievable. Koga falling backwards, gets blocked out of it. Valdez, Gonzalez were there. The point on serve goes to Dominican Republic. They have the initiative back. More crucially, they have set point. Bad place to be there, right on that 3-meter line for Koga. And Annalise Valdez, the veteran, says, you brought it here. Big mistake. Set point. Marta serves. Ishii. There's a chance here for Dominican Republic. De La Cruz, though, can't get a play on it. That's kept alive. Now they'll get a play. Gonzalez kept alive. Koga has to win this battle. Can't. But the initiative switches. Koga goes too long. That's the set to Dominican Republic. It'll be challenged. It has to be, of course. But that didn't look like it took a touch. Or did Kumi Nakada see something? Well, whether she saw something or not, she has to challenge that. Does it take a touch? Or are we going into a fourth set? Now, all the Dominican Republic players are staying on the court. That would tell you one of those players knows, yeah, that ball touched me on the way through. But did it? Another huge moment in this match. Just look at that. All those faces on the Japanese side of the net, just looking up at that big screen saying, please let there be a touch. They don't know. They're not certain. When you've just lost at set point, you have to challenge if there's anything to challenge at all. Is there a touch? Is there a touch? Yes, there is. That's why those Dominican Republic players stayed there. They knew this was not over. So we go deep. It's not the first to 25 anymore. It's the first to 2 clear points. Now it's still Japan chasing here. They need a point on serve to get the initiative. De La Cruz with no winner. Picked up nicely. Koga misses. It's set point again. This is the problem that Japan face. They're under pressure all the time. They need 2 points on their own serve effectively to wrap this up. Dominican Republic need just 1. Does it come here with the big serving De La Cruz? Koga, no winner there. Just got caught in 2 minds. Gonzalez! We got ourselves a match now. From the brink of defeat, the Dominican Republic have clawed their way back into this one. And all the momentum is with the Dominican Republic now. And all the doubts and all the questions are being asked in Japanese players' heads. Wow. That was a draining set. Twice Japan had it where they wanted it. Twice Dominican Republic clawed it back. They just would not go away, would they? And they have got themselves into this now. Pre-game, everybody thought it's destined for 5. 20 minutes ago, it looked to be all over. As we look at the numbers, 21 attack points for the Dominican Republic, finally finding their way through. Winning the dig battle as well. How big is that? So important when you're playing a team like Japan. If you can outplay them defensively, you're probably going to beat them. Dominican Republic did just that in what was a grueling 3rd set. So we go into a fourth set. Which way is this one going to go? Build on that. They're more than capable. And when you have been on your knees when the count's at 9 and you somehow found a way to stay in the fight, you'll believe the night could yet be yours. They'll believe again now, these Dominican Republic players. And Japan, having been so close to the knockout, will be doubting themselves. These next few points will tell us a lot. Priscilla Rivera with serve. The block is there from Henare Martinez, who's been a big player in this turnaround. Made some big plays at the net. Made some big plays in the backcourt as well. Done a lot of dirty work. Henare Martinez gets the first stuff block point on the board. Rivera then will stay on serve. She is denied. Good containing work once again, and Henare Martinez slips around the backside, puts the first 2 points on the board for the Dominican Republic in this fourth set. All her own work. So Rivera, the momentum continues, it carries over. Another point here. Kumi Nakata might be forced to take a timeout again, burn one early. That was more relief than anything else for these fans. Can't quite believe what's just happened in the last 10 minutes or so. Erika Araki, the veteran. Dela Cruz, nothing doing there. Being set from midcourt is never good, but somehow Risa Shinabe has managed to conjure something up there. A little bit of finesse at the net from one of the smart players. Well, Risa Shinabe against Bethania Dela Cruz, you'd think is a mismatch, but it's Shinabe who was clever. Came out on top. It's a much needed point for Japan. Dela Cruz, no, that's not going to fool anybody. Got caught in two minds there. The block was huge, but it dropped out. For a moment there, I think everybody thought, what's happening here? But it was a long way out, so Serena Koga tacks on another point to her tally. But what they're looking at is, was there any contact, or was that all net court? Now, did that touch a Dominican Republic player, in which case it is a Japan point. If it didn't, of course, it goes the other way. And there is some speculation there, legitimately, that that did not contact the Dominican Republic player. Well, Japan got the last call their way. Set point down. Well, they're going to get this one their way too. Is Koga going to get that point taken off her tally? Anything there? Does that ball get over that net? Does it come back off? No, it doesn't. You know, that's all net cord. That's all net cord. What a good challenge that was. Oh no, they're saying it is a touch. Did that just touch the upper arm there of Inari Martinez? I think it might have done. Oh, Martinez is still... Now Martinez is looking at her coach and saying, no, that did not touch me. But the call has been made. Priscilla Rivera went straight over to the first referee to say, you know what, that was not conclusive, but it has been called, it's been overturned. They won't be reviewing that one. Annalise Valdez is the big blocker. Patrolling, coming back in there with Inari Martinez stuck in the backcourt. That's a great bit of defensive work again from Martinez. Dela Cruz denied by Ishii. Some scrambling going on, and Ishii comes up with the winner, runs one off the block. Shinabe drops back. What a big shift Shinabe, Koga, and Ishii in particular have put in today. I don't think of too many points where they've managed to take a breather. Taylor Gonzalez comes up with a big hit, but is repelled, and there's no stopping that cross court from Yuki Ishii. Oh, that's really nicely played, isn't it? Japan now edge in front. It's a very good response to falling behind here. There's a call there that will go against Japan. Issue at the net there for Japan. Called by the near side referee. Niverka Mata then to serve. Once again, the reception is terrific. The running attack is even better by Okamura. But textbook, perfect service reception, dropped right onto the setter. And she had no doubt what she was going to do. Sako says, right, let's go backside. And Okamura, who was in full flow, said, yep, I'll take that. Ishii will look to try and pad this early Japanese lead from 2 points down. They've swung it around, 2 points up. Might have a chance of making it 3 off the poor service reception. Well, the Dominican Republic players can't afford too many more of those. They've played their get-out-of-jail card at the end of that third set. And that's gone. They have to play a perfect game, a near-perfect game, to get themselves back into this. Kayla Gonzalez, full-blooded. Ishii somehow has kept that alive. Goodness only knows how. Valdez can't get a winner. Tried to sneak one over there. Koga can't get a winner either. Good rally this. Dela Cruz, nice containing block once again. Sato has to be the tough guy at the net, and is. Now she'll send it up. Oh, terrific work from Rivera. This time it's Ishii in the backcourt. Koga, what a rally. Somehow that's kept alive. That's brilliant from Rivera. Absolutely stunning one-handed rescue. Here we go then, near side. After all that, a little bit of trickery was good enough. Oh my goodness me. 2 sets of players that have earned a technical timeout. They put everything into another absolutely stunning, high-class rally. Ended with a little bit of trickery. Nice little touch there. You're not going to take on Annalise Valdez and win with power. You have to finesse it. Strong response that from Japan. 5 points out of the last 6. But we've been here before. They were in control of the third set. Let it slip. A lot of these fans are a little bit torn. They're desperate for a Japanese win, but they're enjoying this match so much they don't want it to end. Ishii skims the net cord, so Valdez has to turn setter. Gonzalez doesn't hold back, rubs one off the block. Nice serve from De La Cruz. It's coming straight back, but oh, it's pushed out on first touch. That's a missed opportunity. Oh, my word. Oh, Priscilla Rivera would love to press the rewind button on that. Okamura. Valdez, no doubt about that. Absolutely no doubt at all. She was ready for this. It was just, come on, give it to me, give it to me. The Japanese players didn't even bother to try and defend it. Valdez will now drop to the baseline to serve. Sato will set it up for Koga. Valdez picks that cross-court off. Martinez. De La Cruz, excuse me. Koga will have another go, tries to sneak one over. Rivera was ready for that. Here comes De La Cruz. Dropped down of it, one-on-one by Erika Rakagi. The big hitter from the Dominican Republic has it smashed back at her. A huge stuff block from Akagi. That's a real big one. That's Erika Araki's third block of this match. It might be a backbreaker as far as the Dominican Republic are concerned. But they were in a worse position in that third set. They came back from that. Can they do it again here? Tanari Martinez denied. Koga denied. Martinez gets her revenge with the big stuff block. The blocks are coming thick and fast here. That's the third one for Martinez. The top scorer now for the Dominican Republic, the youngster. Is that going to spark a response? Gonzalez, who always puts everything into every swing of the arm, put too much into that one. Side out. Serena Koga, 26 points, far and away the top scorer in this contest. Has she got a few more? Well, she's not going to get an ace. Nicely taken by De La Cruz. The block was there again. They'll get a second bite at this. Rivera, nothing doing. Yes, too good. No, that's been kept alive. That's incredible. That's amazing. Rivera, nothing doing. Now, can they transition out here? They're in trouble. Hoist and hope. The initiative stays with Japan. A big moment. And Ishii wins the point for Japan. How did they keep that rally alive? That's just incredible what they did there. That pancake is the play of the match from Risa Shinabe. And it turned into that. A winner from Yuki Ishii. But that was the definition of not giving up on a play. Risa Shinabe with the save of the match. Koga then stays on serve. It's a 12-point lead. Rivera's made a right mess of service reception. Here comes the initiative again. That's nicely rescued by Martinez. They'll take it over to Gonzalez. Unbelievable from Yamagisha. Ishii denied, gets a second go at it. Will Howe swing through this one? And they'll get the point. And surely, even the Dominican Republic can't come back from this. Timeout has been called by Marcos Cuier.
Apoyo todo el tiempo, vamos a llevar un buen pase para que Chiquita pueda jugar, ahí va, Chiquita va para atrás, ¿verdad? Nosotros vamos a llegar bien ahí, muchachos. Ahora tenemos que caminar de uno y podemos pegar el juego. Es ahora, si dejamos muy separados, vamos a tener que luchar mucho para llegar. Entonces vamos a perder el juego ahora, vamos.
Well, a lot of people, I think, thought the tide would turn decisively in favour of the Dominican Republic, and when they jumped to that early 2-0 lead in this fourth set, you thought, here we go, we're going all the way. Since then, Japan have got themselves right back to basics, winning 13 out of the next 18 points to take yet again a stranglehold on this match. Can the Dominican Republic conjure up another comeback from what looks a hopeless position? Koga stays on serve. That's too good. Araki denying Hinayari Martinez. There is surely no way back from this. A little bit fortunate, yes, but you have to take the good stuff because the bad breaks come at you as well. And Erika Araki knows luck was on her side for that one. And this lead is looking unassailable. Koga continues to serve. Rivera took a horrible angle on that one. They look finished. They really do. They came back from a long way back in that last set, but not this far back. Fresh bodies needed in there. Braylon Martinez returns with Rivera sitting down. Koga continues to serve, goes for a big one. That's a good one as well. Is there a play there for Martinez? Yes. A much needed and long overdue side out. Braylon Martinez is a woman in a hurry. Give me the ball. 7 points needed. Still time for the Dominican Republic to turn this one around. It was 15-9 that they came back from in the last set. Ishii. That's a big hit. That's Braylon Martinez with a real look on her face as if to say, I've been sitting on the bench and I'm mad as hell and somebody's going to pay. Well, it's when they got to 15 in the last set that Japan just got bogged down, stuck in a rut. Is it going to happen to them again here? Surely not. Martinez floats this one. Sato sends it far side. That block is there. Unbelievable work. Incredible from Yamagisha. But the offensive initiative now with De La Cruz. Oh, dear. Oh, my goodness me. She had to have that. Japan get to the second technical timeout on the misfire from Bethania De La Cruz. 7 points to the good, closing in on a 4-set victory here. Dominican Republic showed such tremendous strength of character to come back from a similar deficit in the third set. Have they got the resources mentally and emotionally to do it again? Araki floats one in to Martinez. That's Gonzalez finding the cross-court winner, despite the despairing dive of Mia Sato. Side out. Back comes Annalise Valdez into the lineup. The big bodies needed to get the block at the net. Inairi Martinez back to serve. 6 points needed from somewhere. They did it before. Can they do it again? It's a nice take. And Ishii red hot right now. Well, Koga may be the leading scorer in this match, but Yuki Ishii is closing on a 20-point haul herself. That's her 18th. Risa Shinabe back there. Another double-digit scorer today. 7-point lead. Dela Cruz. No, the block contained it nicely. Ishii gets another one. They're getting ready to start the party here in Yokohama, because there is no way back from this for the Dominican Republic. They are out on their feet again. Shinabe then will stay on serve, 18-10. Much better take this time. They'll send it over to Gonzalez. The block has done enough to contain it. Clever second touch doesn't work though from Sato. The back court attack does work. That was a thing of beauty from a player who is going to remember this night for a long, long time. Kurogo got 30 points when they met these two teams in the BNL. How would they fill that void? Well, how about 27 points from Serena Koga and 19 from Yuki Ishii? And it doesn't matter what he says now. This is all over. Barring a miracle, that is the last timeout Marcos Quiet can take in this match. The party in Yokohama wasn't cancelled after all. It was just delayed. Well, they are rocking the house now. Just listen to that noise. At 19-10, Shinabe stays on serve. If they have anything left on the other side of the net, they have to bring it out now. Really good serve. Dela Cruz, no. Denied by Shinabe. That's a really bad angle to try and take there. And somehow, she's conjured up something out of that. I mean, that's going to look like a scruffy point, but she has no business winning this point. Brilliant. That takes her into the 20s. That's an impressive shift as well. Finally, they achieve side out. But the Dominican Republic are in the business of looking for a miracle here. Iberka Mata serving at 11-20. All Japan do is have to play it safe, be conservative. Ishii can't find a cross-court winner there. Gonzalez, full throttle, also denied. Ishii goes in again, not to be denied this time. She's making a late charge to be top scorer in this match. I don't think she'll catch Koga, who's got 27, but that's 48 points now between the two of them. What a haul from those two. Can she find an ace? No play there for a bedraggled-looking De La Cruz. And Shinabe rather made a mess of that. That was an easy, cheap point for the Dominican Republic. De La Cruz can be a dangerous server. We saw that when they went on their big charge in the last set. Goes for a big one here. Has to, of course. Sent around the backside. Okamura rubs one off the block. Miyasato had one thing on her mind there. The running attack. And it worked. Here you go. Send it around the backside. Open up the blocking scheme. Take another step nearer. Wrapping this one up. Mayu Ishikawa, the teenager, back in. Yonkaira Pena also back in. Surely too late in the day to affect the outcome of this one. It's a 10-point Japan lead with 3 needed. That spells impossible. Gonzalez denied. They'll have a second go. And not to be denied, Braylin Martinez, side out. Isabel Ava will come back in for Annalise Valdez. And she will drop back to serve. Appropriate that Serena Koga can come on strong right at the end of this match. Two points needed. Sato with serve. That's a mess. Dispatched by Risa Shinabe. That is match point. Getting ready to raise the roof. This has got to be good. No, the rescue's there from Sato. Koga, how appropriate that would have been if that had been the winning point, but it wasn't. Martinez delays the inevitable. Side out. Two absolutely calamitous sets out of 4 here, beaten to 11 in set 2. Here they are at 14. It's going to be another wide margin of defeat, surely. Gonzalez with serve. Kept alive brilliantly by Martinez. Brilliant rescue there from Ishii. Shinabe with the cross-court. It's all over. They wanted that one. They wanted revenge. They got it. It's what might have been for the Dominican Republic. We saw a glimpse in that third set of what they're capable of, but it was a very, very uneven performance from them. In contrast, it was a typically gritty, resolute performance from Japan. The bonus being Koga and Ishii, so effective as a tandem. Close to 50 points, that partnership. It wasn't the 3-set shutout everyone was expecting midway through that third set. But they won't mind dropping that set now, Japan. They regrouped from 2-0 down in the 4th set. You just started to think, hello, is this going to get turned upside down? Then they went through the gears. And I'm sure when these Japanese players face the media afterwards, they will talk about the impact that this huge crowd has had and what a lift that gave them. There's the acknowledgement. That was impressive, really was. Terrific.